I said, hey yo, what's good? And salute to my YouTube land people in the building. Yes, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another edition of NBA Street Vol.2. Got a little something quick for y'all for today. Um, yeah, the finals was what was that, Monday night, and then yesterday I was very busy, so I didn't get a chance to record. But your boy's here today, so hope you all are doing well. And yeah, let's before we get into the video, um, let me go ahead and salute. Yes, salute to the Denver Nuggets. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Let me get that out the way. Salute to the Denver Nuggets. They are the 2023 NBA champions. What a finals, you know. I really thought, being that the it was 1-1 heading back into Miami, I thought they would at least win one of those games. But hey, you know, just because you have home court doesn't mean anything. It's still about strategy, execution, matchups, all that good stuff. And for the most part, the the Nuggets, they've been playing very well, you know, and they have a lot of size on them, so that's what kind of made it difficult for not only just Miami but a lot of the teams that they went up against. They really have good size, good shooting, and of course, they have Joker, they have Murray, so that is an all around solid team, you know. And let me put this on record. Let me put this on record right now. Right now. Like I said, I hope you all are doing good. Let me just take a minute just to talk to you all, because I know it's been a few days, plus the weekend. Let me say this right now. Of all the players that were on that 2023 Denver Nuggets team, the one guy, there's only one man, the chosen one. There's one guy that I'm very proud of, and I'm happy and very joyous to see win a championship, who I think it was much deserved. And this one very special player, it is not Nikola Jokic. It's not Murray. It's not KCP. It's not Gordon. It's not Porter Jr. You know? Hell, it's not even Jeff Green. And salute to Jeff Green for finally winning a championship. But let me go ahead and say it. This one very special player, he goes by Doodle Brown, by name, not by game. Let me repeat that. Doodle Brown by name, not by game. Yes, you heard me correctly. Bruce Brown. Let me go ahead and give that brother a shout out. And let me just say much respect to him for being on a championship level team. And his journey, not only to the NBA, but to the NBA Finals, is it's a really good story. He started out, I believe, in the D League and stuff like that. Made his way up to the Nets, something like that. And then he was always, see, when I watched him on the Nets, he gave a lot of energy and effort in that. I think it was against Boston, even though they did get swept. But this was a guy who gave you some good minutes and gave you a lot of energy off the bench, like I said, you know. And the reason why I'm giving him a shout out is because the Nets should have. So what happened with them is that they didn't re-sign him, and the Nets should have never done that. Listen, it's enough to already be a superstar in the league. It's enough to be a star in the league. That comes with a lot of pressure. But also, when you have good role players, it's not always about the starters. It's not always about your stars. You need solid role players. You need a team. It's a team game. And when you have a good team that everybody buys into their role and everybody plays efficiently and accordingly, that's the beauty of basketball. It's never ever about one man. Now, yes, we give a lot of credit to individual players because they might be the main focus of their team, and they might build their offense or their defense or both around a particular superstar. But make no mistake about it. Like, you're going to need some solid role players that buy into the system and are willing to give you 110% whenever they're in the game. So that's why I'm very proud of Bruce Brown, and I'm happy for him. Listen, I had no dog in the fight. I don't like the Nuggets, and I don't like the Miami Heat. I don't root for them. I shouldn't say I don't like them. I don't root for them, but they have my respect for their journeys and how they made it to the finals and everything like that. So definitely shout outs to those two teams, and shout out to Bruce Brown and the Denver Nuggets. Now, let me go ahead and say this also, right? Since we're talking about basketball, and like I said, just watching the finals, it really makes me miss Kobe Bryant. I always talk about him. He's my favorite basketball player of all time, my personal goat. Okay, he's the greatest player that I've ever seen. Even before the three titles with LA, I thought his style of play and the way he was so tenacious and so good defensively. Now, yes, I know everybody points to the Game 7 back in Boston in 2010, and I know that he had a bad shooting night. Not a bad game, he had a bad shooting night. But besides that, Kobe was definitely a clutch guy, clutch performer, somebody that you always had to worry about, a killer in the mid range, a very underrated playmaker. I would say he doesn't get a lot of credit for his passing, um, but yeah, the way he did it was incredible, and I was very fortunate, very blessed to have witnessed the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. So just watching these finals and the playoffs, man, it really takes me back to a time when I would just watch, with my pops and stuff like that. Just really, really good times, man. But yeah, the finals was good. I saw every game. Um, yeah, like I said, Denver just had too much size. But anyway, let me get into my next point. Let me just talk about, um, let me just talk about respect. Now, I I forget, was it? I think it was one of those. It was one of the NFL videos last week that I was talking about respect. And see, this is the problem, right? And let me go ahead and give another shout out to another YouTuber. Don't think they're watching this, but maybe one of his supporters like me, maybe they watch him. But let me give a shout out to Too Raw for Sports. He made a really good video, and let me talk about Jason Williams. Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate, one of the point guards that played in the early to late 2000s in the NBA. That was really his career. He started out in '99, coming to the Sacramento Kings, and immediately he captivated audiences with his flashy style of play. Although not the best and not the most efficient, but he was a highlight reel. He was a highlight reel with his fancy passing and his circus shots from 3 point line and stuff like that. But besides that, he didn't really, he didn't really amount to much, you know. And it wasn't until Sacramento decided to get rid of Jason Williams that they had more team and playoff success. Because his career, he started out in '99 on the Kings. It was the 98-99 lockout season, and he lasted all the way up until the 2000-2001 season. The following year, 2001-2002, he would then get traded to the Sacramento Kings. I mean, excuse me, he would he would get traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, and in return they would get back Mike Bibby. So, and then with Mike Bibby on the team, they made it as far as possible as they did in 2002, going up all the way into the Western Conference Finals. And, had it not been for some officiating, and I will put this out there as well, but some bad play, especially in what was that, game 4, when Vladi, tipped out the basketball, and game 7, where their players, besides Bibby, their starters did not perform the best. I remember Doug Christie and Peja Stojakovic shooting an air ball. Not that I was too young to really watch that game, but looking at the highlights, I remember watching that game, and they airballed the basketball, trying to hit some clutch threes. So but that game six was definitely horribly officiated, um, and it is on record that that game was horribly officiated. So there's that. But let me go ahead and say this about Jason Williams. So he that was his playing career, and like I said, he was a flashy player, not a very good traditional solid point guard. And he's had some comments, and this is what I'm saying about respect, right? I was just talking about this last week when I made one of my football videos, one of my Madden 2001 videos. Definitely check that out if you haven't. um, we made it to the Super Bowl. I was playing as the Colts, but like I said, he mentioned something. The first thing that he said, which wasn't in the video that I saw, but a while ago, he was saying that Kobe Bryant, in his opinion, is not a top five Laker. I mean, that's gonna be a hard resume. Listen, that's his opinion, right? I don't get mad at anybody's opinion. There's a lot of people that say LeBron is the GOAT. I heavily disagree with that, okay? But that's people's opinion. Like I always say, I marvel at the abilities of Kobe Bryant. The same people might not, and they marvel at and they appreciate the skills of LeBron James. It is what it is. Everybody has their opinion. But to me, no way. There's no way he's the GOAT, and he's not even top 10. And I don't care if that's a controversial take. That's my opinion. But like I said, it's not about him right now. But I'm just making the point that it's going to be hard to really argue that point about Kobe Bryant's career. He's won 5 championships with the Lakers. I mean, I don't. That's going to be difficult to say that Kobe Bryant's not a top 5 Laker. I mean, you have guys like, first of all, you have guys like Magic, you have Kareem, you have Worthy, of course, you have Mikan, you have Jerry West, but a lot of those guys, besides Magic, they were not. No, excuse me. Besides Magic and Kareem, and I wanted did Mikan. I don't know if he won 4 or 5. I believe he won 4. I believe he won 4. But even if you want to throw in the 4, right? At the time, Mikan was probably regarded as the best player on the Lakers, and he gets a lot of credit for leading that team to 4 titles. So even with that being said, right? Even if you want to say, okay, just from a championship perspective, let's go with Johnson, Kareem, and then George Mikan. You still gotta throw in Kobe because he has 5, and then it's gonna be difficult to choose between Worthy and Shaq. I'm just saying if we're just talking about championships, but he said that, and then he had the nerve to say he was talking about Oscar Robertson, and he was saying that Oscar Robertson would not be able to play in today's NBA. Now let me say this, right? To me, I think if you're at least, I want to say, I'll go with if you were if you were the Mount Rushmore player of your generation, meaning that you were one of the top 4 players in your generation, whether that be the 80s, the 70s, 90s, 2000, whatever, then I wholeheartedly believe that you could play in any era. Okay? I'm not gonna listen. Different eras require different skill sets. A lot of the way that guys dribble now, that wouldn't be legal back in the 60s and the 70s. Because they would call a lot of carrying and palming the basketball, meaning you're placing your hand under the basketball, which was an illegal maneuver. A lot of that would not be counted. So, we talk about guys like Steph and Kyrie with handles. A lot of that stuff, even Allen Iverson, a lot of that stuff will be considered a carry. So there has to be more respect, and this is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't have respect for the older generation. And that bothers me because I grew up big on respect. You have to respect the guys that came before you and did it before you and have paved the way to shape the league and the way the game is played today. A lot of these players are making a lot of money. A lot of money. And I don't listen, I'm not saying that because, I'm trying to watch people's money. I don't watch, anybody's money, and I don't try to sit up here and say this guy has X amount of dollars. I don't care about that stuff because it's not about money for me. But what it is about is the passion for the game. And a lot of guys today, they don't have that passion, and it's in part of the money. That's a major factor because a lot of guys was not making a lot of money back then. Of course, you have to account for inflation, but they weren't making millions upon millions and having generational wealth. Think about this. Look, LeBron started in 2003, right? So he's a billionaire, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, he's a billionaire. So he has a lot of money. So, and I know that that's not from the NBA's endorsements and stuff like that and other ventures that he has, but the fact that he's able to amass that amount of money, that's incredible. But that's probably something that a lot of players from earlier generations they weren't privy to, even though they probably lived a great life, but they weren't privy to seeing just mass amounts of money just for playing basketball. And a lot they had a lot of passion for the game. So when he says something like that, I just heavily disagree, and that's like I don't agree with Jason Williams' takes. I think that was a little bit extreme. To say that somebody as legendary as the Big O, to just be ignorant and say, oh well, he wouldn't make it in today's game. You have a lot of players in today's game that are not good. I mean, look at Ben Simmons. Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't take Oscar Robertson over Ben Simmons? I know I would. You could ship Ben Simmons' ass up out of here. Give me Oscar Robertson all day. I'll take the Big O. He was a point guard, 6'4". He was solid. He was efficient. He can help you on the boards. He could play make, and he had a mid range. So like, what are we talking about? But this is the stuff that I'm saying, and it's just it's just so disrespectful. Like to sit up here and say that just to not give credit to the older generation, and then for him to say that about Kobe Bryant about him not being a top 5 Laker. I think what that has to do with, I think some of it is competitive jealousy, and I'm not saying that he's jealous of Kobe Bryant as a man. I'm saying on the court, he's jealous that Kobe Bryant was on a team that eliminated the Sacramento Kings damn near every year. From 2000 to 2002, the Lakers met up with the Sacramento Kings. Twice, Jason Williams was on those teams, and all 3 times they got eliminated. So in 2000, they got eliminated in 5 games. It went to Game 5. Shaq had he dropped like 40 points. He went off, and they beat the Kings in. Was that the first? Yeah, that was the first round of the playoffs. Because then they met Phoenix in the semis. Then in 2001, they met up with the Kings in the semifinals. Okay? Then they beat them. Both of those years, Jason Williams was on those teams. So I think that's where it kind of roots from on why he would say something as asinine as that. Like, how can Kobe Bryant not be a top 5 Laker? He spent 20 years and delivered 5 championships for that organization. I'm not following, like, how are we judging and rating these players? But anyway, that's his opinion. It is what it is. I disagree, but that's where I think it comes from. And let me talk about, speaking of players with no passion. I gotta talk about this dude, man. Let me talk about Zion. Now, Zion Williamson, he's been in the news, not for good reasons. He's been in the news because of some type of scandal or, something that he was involved with. He was involved with a adult film actress or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that whole situation is just messy. And me being a part of two communities, one being being a part of the Puerto Rican community, and one also being a part of the African American community. And I'm only saying that because black is not a race, it's a color. So it's not a race of people. That's why I'm not using black. I may have used it before, but I just want to clarify that, you know, the proper term would be African American. So just for reference, that's why I use that. Because black is just a color or a skin tone. It's not particularly a race of people. But me being a part of both communities, it's really sad that, I've seen a lot of destruction and, just foolishness on the African American side of my family and stuff like that. And, yeah, like Zion just falls right into those pitfalls, you know? I believe that young brother definitely needs some help, and I wish him the best in his career. It is unfortunate that he's going through what he's going through. To have all of his dirty laundry aired out on a social media like Twitter and stuff like that. That type of stuff, it is unfortunate. Listen, he made his bed and he has to lay in it, but I really think he needs some deep soul searching, and he that young brother needs to be guided in the right direction. I don't think his energy is focused in the right direction, And the fact that they had to make a contract for him that regards to his weight, when we talk about passion and when we talk about potential and guys having the potential to be great, this is what ruins it, you know? Chasing after certain women, trying to be in relationships. Sometimes you might have to just put that, to the side and be an expert at your craft. And I'm only speaking on if Zion wants to be great. If he's happy and content with his career, by all means to you, brother, do what you do. But it's such a disappointment because, he just made it to the league a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just wish that brother all the best, and I really sincerely hope that, he gets the proper guidance and maybe the proper help that he needs. So, like I said, Zion, if you get a chance to listen to this, probably not, but if you do, just know, I am rooting for you, and I hope everything will be well with you. And, yeah, it's just a very unfortunate situation to be in. And, I just want to kind of end it on that. I don't think there's anything else I really wanted to say. Oh, yeah, let me say this also. I'm glad that the Nuggets are finally getting coverage because, all the whole time that they eliminated the Lakers, they're always talking about Kyrie this and is he going to LA? Is LeBron going to Dallas? Like, just give it a rest. And I see what Mike Malone was talking about. When he said that now, ESPN is so phony. Because you know what? Before the finals, the Nuggets didn't get any coverage. Like, now all of a sudden, ESPN wants to make certain posts regarding the Denver Nuggets and all of these stats and all of this nonsense. There was none of that during the Western Conference Finals and stuff like that. There was none of that hype, none of that build. They're just so phony. I swear, man. The league is listen, once LeBron retires, the league is going to lose a lot of viewership because it's going to backfire on the league for how they only promoted, for the most part, one player. They heavily promoted LeBron so much that a lot of people are going to tune out because you've only really promoted one player. Yeah, of course, people know about Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Durant, but is that all though? Should that be the minimum? Guys like Jokic, Giannis, Jimmy Butler, these are names that people should be familiar with. Not to mention role players. So you know, they're gonna lose out on a lot of people to tune in, just because of the whole circus show of them always promoting, LeBron and the Lakers. But, like I said, ESPN is just so phony. Now everything has to do with the Nuggets. It's just ridiculous, man. But I'm just happy that the Nuggets won. I'm happy that I'm happy that they have a championship. I know all of the fans in Denver was excited. You love to see it, man. You love to see teams that aren't super teams. They put in the work. They go through the grind, and they come out as a winner. You love to see it. So it is what it is. But that's really pretty much all I have to say. I think it's time for some NBA Street. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? I hope you all enjoy my rants. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just have to get things off my chest. Plus, it's been a few days, so I just wanted to. I really wanted to speak about that Zion thing, though, for sure, because like I said, it's just unfortunate what that brother is going through. Dealing with that woman, who's, like I said, was a former or probably current, but she did adult films, if you know what I mean. And yeah, all of his laundry is getting aired out right on Twitter. So it is what it is, man. But just you gotta be careful. If you are an aspiring athlete, just be careful. Be careful who you deal with when it comes to women, because a lot of these guys, women are throwing themselves at them 100 miles an hour, because they're attracted to their physical blessings, regarding as far as like how tall they are, and you know um, their physical prowess and stuff like that, and then the money. So those are the two things that some women just really look for. So you got to be careful out there. You must be careful. So anyway, let's get right into it. We're gonna do it old school style. We're gonna go with the old school ballers. Now I want to go up against some NBA stars. So let's do it. Let's see who we get. Alright, so we got Baron Davis, aka B. Diddy, and we got Michael Finley, and we got Jermaine O'Neal. Now let me tell you all something, right? I made a mistake and I apologize. I'm glad this game is simple, but I did make a mistake. The memory card that I'm playing with now is the memory card where I did the NBA Street Vol.2 challenge. So the mistake that I made was I accidentally unlocked all of the legends, and I saved it to the profile. So I have all of the legends unlocked, but you do unlock all of the legends during what is that, the NBA challenge. You do unlock all of the legends, and I will be completing the NBA challenge because I want to get the trophy anyway. So but yeah, maybe it was a bad thing, maybe it was good, but we got all the legends. We got my boy Oscar Robertson right here. Look at him, 6'5", 220. Shout out to that brother. So we're gonna go with. It's gonna be the squad. Let me see. Who we got? We got Nate. No, we're gonna go with Bob Cousy, right? Because JJ Redick had the nerve to call this man a fireman or a plumber, something just totally disrespectful. So we're gonna go with Bob Cousy from the Celtics. Who else we got? We're gonna go with Bob. Listen, man. This I ain't get a chance to watch him, but this brother's special. We gotta go with Michael Jordan from '96. So we got Bob Cousy, MJ from '96. And of course, none other, in representation of Nikola Jokic, I wanted to play with this brother right here. We got Larry Bird, a.k.a. Larry Legend, a.k.a. one of the greatest shooters of all time. Yes, he's in that conversation. I know we got guys like Ray Allen and Reggie Miller and Steph, but damn it, Larry Bird belongs in the damn conversation as well. So we got one of the greatest shooters, and Jerry West. Alright? And Jerry West. Honorable mention. So we got Larry Joe Bird. Where we going? We're going right to Foster Beach, Illinois. We're gonna do it old school style. We go well, not old school, but we're gonna do it no game breaker style. Okay, we just gonna play straight up, and we're gonna see who comes out the winner. I like playing no game breakers, cause I don't, the game breakers kind of cheapen up the game. So let's see how we could do. We got Bob Cousy, we got MJ, we got Larry Bird. Listen, man, ain't no more else to be said. As you see right there, brother Dominique Wilkins. I hope you all are doing well. If you skipped the rant, that's fine as well. But hopefully you sat through and enjoyed that. Listen, man, we at Foster Beach. Alright, Baron Davis, Michael Finley, Jermaine O'Neal versus some all-time greats. Bobito, take it away.
Peace, everybody. Welcome to the Windy City, Chicago. We got a nice court right here for you to play on. And the next opponent is Larry Legend, Larry Bird, LB to the fullest.
Oh, yeah. You saw that jump shot? Nothing but net, yo. What y'all know about that? We taking it back to the basics. Give me that.
The defense.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Fade away. It's good. Larry Bird setting it off.
Yep.
Oh, good move.
I'm really enjoying this, man. This is pure entertainment.
All right, so Finley goes to the basket. Nice little move right there. It's just 1-1.
Cheese, man.
Larry Bird handling the rock. LB to the fullest. Fade away. No good. No good as brother Finley steals the rock.
To the butter.
Ooh, Jermaine O'Neal with the flush. Yeah.
Oh man, you just got picked like
Oh man.
in the supermarket. The strong arm of
Right.
basketball.
So we down 3-1 right here. So we down 3-1 right here. Bob Cousy.
Man, this hurts to watch.
Larry Bird on the rebound. Oh, he got a shot blocked by Finley. Get that. Oh, good steal from Larry. Passes it to Jordan. Oh, he gets blocked again by Finley.
I like the way you dance.
Finley with another block, I should say.
It will be on sale next week. Bring a game ticket.
As we go on with Jordan from 96, who led the Bulls to a 72-10 record. One of the greatest teams of all time, perhaps the greatest.
Back to
Finley shoots it and he misses.
Oh, man.
MJ. Oh.
Hey, man, in any language, it says no.
Oh, he rips it back. Philly gets shaken up. Oh, Jordan showing the moves. He has max handles, y'all. Larry. Oh, and he misses.
Oh, man, it looks like he's jumping out of shoes.
Larry Bird with the layup as it's tied 3-all, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Bob Cousy with the almost steal.
Oh, he almost put the backboard in stitches on that one.
B. Diddy goes up with the slam.
Express yourself, brother. It's looking beautiful. He got the ball.
Oh, he got the ball stolen.
Woo-wee! Pure harmony.
Jermaine O'Neal off the backboard with it. Larry Bird, oh, with the jump shot, and it's good off the glass. Let's take a look at that one more time. LB, number 33. Yeah. Hey, Larry Bird's highlight reel is insane, man.
Pump fake ever coming to mind?
His highlight reel is crazy. Oh, with the layup. Cousy to Larry. Some Celtics legends right there. Hey, shout out to Bob Cousy, man.
That's why the sign says no
saying?
amateurs allowed.
Bird from deep.
Oh, man.
No good.
Cut for the varsity.
Oh, the block. Oh. I was trying to get up because they can steal that. Oh, Jordan showing the moves. J.O. showing the moves. The fadeaway, that's good. That's one thing. That's the legendary move right there from Jordan. The fadeaway.
Pardon me. Do you have any handle at all? You better use it.
Oh, Larry Bird flattens him.
He's skating on defense.
Jordan! From 96, shout out to MJ.
Various oh no's.
One of the greatest to ever do it right there, you heard? The real GOAT.
Oh, man, nah, chill.
Yeah, as he goes in for the layup. As Baron Davis gets the slam dunk.
Man, he's
Oh, brother Cooz.
out of him.
Oh, Larry Bird showing the moves. He's showing the moves, and then the range is good. It's a 6-11 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Cooz with the quick hands.
Wide open.
Oh, Cooz showing the moves to Larry, and it's no good.
What's my name? Say yeah. Say what's my name? Say yeah.
As B Diddy goes in for the slam. Oh,
Oh man, he's
oh,
you like a monkey.
oh, he can't be stopped. Oh, Jordan.
Lifetime takes it to the Baja and flushed it home. Bugged him. Flunked it.
Oh, he missed the dunk. Oh,
Are you?
oh,
You just play on TV.
give me that, Rip. Oh, good steal.
You would not lose it like that.
Good steal as Baron makes the shot from the free throw line. Hey, listen, man. Hey, your boys are not feeling the best today also, man. I meant to say that.
Shake him
I
to.
don't feel like I'm coming down with something, but I feel like if I don't take care of it, it's gonna be
This is a lost cause.
it's gonna be a problem. My nose is a little stuffy.
Aaron B.D. Davis.
As Baron Davis just dunked it on Jordan. But yeah, your boy's nose is a little bit stuffy. You might can hear it a little bit, but
You want some mustard with that?
I'm still gonna make this content for y'all. Baron Davis gets the rebound after the Jordan miss. Get it out of here. Larry from 3. Then it goes, and
Deadly.
Larry Bird has a deadly shot.
All business.
Ooh. Finley showing the range. It's 11-14. Larry Bird showing the moves.
Yo,
Oh, he's cooking them.
disappeared.
Oh. Get it out of here. Finley again from the 3.
It's a close one.
Finley again from the 3 as he makes it. Oh, we got Bob Cooz out here showing the moves from the 3.
Big fat.
Oh, it doesn't go in.
Hey, don't start.
Oh, B Diddy with the B Diddy with the off the heezy. I was not expecting that.
Freak them.
Oh, off the glass. Can I get a replay? Bob Cooz with the moves to MJ. No.
For the line for hot dog.
Oh man, they take the lead after Finley. They're getting hot from the 3.
Woo! Cooked them. Listen, if you
No.
don't just stand there looking all sorry. Get back on D.
What? Get that out of here.
Get wide open.
Good steal from Larry. Jordan, cannot stop that brother there. Oh, Finley. Oh man, he's on fire. He's on fire. He hit already like 4 threes. Oh, Larry. And then he shoots the 3.
Not a good day.
Doesn't go. Oh man, it's getting close. It's getting close. You're about to lose. 19-16. Larry puts him on the floor, shoots the 3. And it's off the glass. It goes in. 19-18. It's a close game.
Protect the.
Bob Cooz with the steal. Jordan with the 3. He's so clutch. He's so clutch. That's a 1-point game. No, Philly.
From
Oh, he knocks in another three. He's on fire from the three-point line.
Yo, my man.
Jordan, did not mean to skip that. Oh, he's looking to end the game. No! He was looking to seal the... Goodness. No!
Sorry, guys.
Good defense, but no, we got to get the rebound.
Oh, it's right when you see that.
As Michael Finley just dunked it on Jordan off the alley-oop. Damn, Jordan. Seen his feet? Seen his little feet, though.
Hey, big
Oh, he gets the ball stolen. Oh, good steal. Gives it to Jordan. Oh, what a steal from Cooz. That was clutch. We almost lost right there.
like we say,
Larry Bird with the steal.
Rockies. Tricky.
Larry with the three. Oh, good rebound from Jordan.
You can't check him.
That's the three.
Check.
No good. Oh, here we go. That's money. No good from Larry again. Oh, with the rip.
Stay, homeboy.
Larry.
That's hot.
We are up 22-23. This is a close game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the rip.
Somebody got him in a chokehold.
The rip. Oh, for three, overkill. No, it doesn't go in. Oh, let's. Oh, I wanted to give it to Larry in the post. The pump fake. For three. No. What? Oh, he missed the dunk. Oh, for three. Larry, you don't do that.
Game is over. That was game point.
Oh, man. Can we get a burger off the grill for that game point? Oh, yes.
Adios.
You see it, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Bird returns back to the court to show you how it's done from the three-point line. Man, what a game. As Finley, he went off. Brother Finley went off. But, yo, hey, man, that's it. All right. Oh, we unlocked Babito. So let me go ahead and save that. Yo, that's going to do it for this one. All right, little NBA Street for y'all. Like I said, your boy's not really feeling all that well. Oh, my nose is a little bit congested, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, bring a little something back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well, you know, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another video for y'all. So like I said, I hope you all are doing well. I appreciate the viewership as always. Thank you to each and every one of you who subbed to the channel. If you're new, sub to the squad. Feel free to write anything you want in the comments. And hey, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my boy Greed, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know, shout out to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to Big Money Baron as well. Shout out to all my subs. I appreciate every one of y'all. And yeah, no more to be said. Larry Bird sings the game winner and does a little dance. So that's it. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Hope you all are doing good. And I hope you all take very good care of yourselves, because we're living in some crazy times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. I'm out of here. See ya.